At least they didn't ban Upstart Goblin.
Fucking imagine the day they have to get rid of the 39th card from most people's decks.
The 41th
The old 52nd.
41th.
I can't believe that worked.
41st.
This is the Cowboy for Game Yu-Gi-Oh! Podcast, the one best Yu-Gi-Oh! Podcast. I'm Brad, I'm joined today by Lachlan.
Yes. I take issue with that because 41, you don't say one, you say the best. 41.
Number one.
No. It's like if you said 21. That's a bit more sensible than one.
It's still wrong. It's still so wrong.
Yeah, look, I can't defend this position.
I go what you mean, but Jay, how you doing?
I am one.
So it is Banlist Day, finally.
Yay! But also, boo!
Yeah, like...
What the fuck? Fucking Dynamis get hit.
Alright, so... let's get to that. Right away.
What the frick? Silly sausage.
Let's get to that. So...
Let's jump right in. Yeah.
Yeah, Heavy Metal Foes Electromite banned.
Why? I know why. I know why. It's because... Even though it wasn't actually doing anything, right? They've gone, we've hit the top decks hard enough, right? But now the tier 2 decks are going to be good. Let's just fucking hit them too. Oh shit.
Yeah, it's...
Diagram to 1. Demise to 1. Electromite to 0.
Yeah, it's like...
This is a mental... Pancratops! Nobody. Not a single soul on Earth. Konami, Pancratops is OP. What the fuck?
I definitely...
Pancratops?
I see Method of the Madness without Electromite. Pendulums
Wankratops.
There's a couple of one and semi-limits and stuff like that where I can see the sense in it because we're sort of getting out of sync though. Cause we're like, let's talk about bands, and then you're talking about one-offs.
Yeah, he just went on his little rant there, which I'm willing to give him, considering how deep into...
Why is Pancratops at one?
One is a place.
But
you wouldn't say why is Pancratops at first. Oh, we got parakeets on our... Are they parakeets?
They are rainbow lorikeets.
Lorikeets to 3.
Lorikeets to 3.
The little bastards though, they're coming here to destroy everything. They're going to take it all.
I'll let Hosmer out.
Oh, I think I heard like a bigger bird, so they're probably hiding in refuge. Anyway, that's enough of
maybe an Australian eagle. The biggest eagle in the world.
The 21st best bird podcast.
Probably. Bird covers.
So yeah, I definitely see the reason for Pendulum. Let's move on to the rest of the bands. Thunder Dragon Colossus to 0. Orcust.
What? Wait, hold up.
Yeah.
Colossus to 0. Actually, no, read them out.
Harpar to 0. Ib, the World Chalice Jessica to 0.
Yep.
Tempest Magician to 0.
Yep.
Azathoth to 0.
Understandable.
Muristalio to 0 for Salad.
Yeah.
Engage to 0. And Brilliant Fusion finally banned.
Alrighty. Now I'm going to have my full rant. There are 3 decks that are actually doing things. There's one deck that's tier 0, or was, and then there's 2 other decks that are even tier 1. Right? In that order. Orcust. Salad. Thunder. How did Thunder get hit the worst? They got hit the hardest by far. That is not a viable deck anymore.
I think it's definitely way too soon, but I do agree that at some point something had to be addressed with Colossus, because a lot of MR5 type plays were going around, which was an end board of triple Colossus, double Titan. That is beyond fucked. Like, you cannot play. So definitely something need to be done.
We get another ban list before then.
That's
anyway.
what I mean. I think it's way too soon to have hit Thunder as badly as that. But I can understand that they felt something needed to be done. I just think they've jumped the gun.
Yeah, I very much think the predictions that you guys had to... Because I was never sure how to really deal with Thunder ban list-wise, so I left it off my predictions. And this seemingly does deal with Thunder.
They have been dealt with.
We thought we were predicting a ban list for problems.
Yeah, I think, as you said, like, you had a Dragon Hawk,
I had Dork. Dragon Dork. I had Hawk and Dark at 1, and I think I say Colossus at 1 as well.
That would have fixed the problem. They can't make 3 Colossus with 1 Colossus.
Hey, one Colossus isn't that bad. Like, it gives them something to do. I hate Thunder Dragons. They just do not appeal to me. But I wouldn't have gone this crazy on them.
It was pretty heavy.
Probably the next major. Let's talk about Engage.
Yeah, people have been crying for this card to be banned for a long time, and it's only now that people have looked at it and gone, oh, it's still a very viable engine. I can still run 15 spells and get free draws, and end on like a Orcust board with everything set up plus 4 back row. Like, it's insane. So it needed to go.
Yeah, I thought most of us predicted drones going to 0 and Engage to 1, or just drones to 0. And that probably would have dealt with them for a little bit. But if they hit drones to 0, it probably would definitely have been worth running Engage still at 3 and just for Anchor and
Shark Cannon.
And Shark Cannon. Like, those cards are completely bonkers when you're searching them.
This is sad. Shark Cannon was a great card. Just won't be played anymore.
I do think that if the new Sky Striker support was good and a higher rarity, they probably would have limited Engage. But that between with the plunders, with their it looks like they've got a bunch of money decks coming out. So get the old shit out of the way. Engage has had
I'll tell you what.
Nearly 2 years, a year and a half.
It looks like they've gone. Oh, we don't know what to do. Bye. Everything.
I think it is a bit of like there's probably more to come when it gets towards that time, but I feel like they're moving towards like a very hard reset of the format when it comes to MR5. I don't think they want anything that's doing well now to be doing well in the next format. I think they want it to be as fresh as possible.
Why did they only hit half horror?
Yeah, so half horror to 0. It doesn't. It stops the deck in the full 1 card combo way, like.
It's no longer normal summon. I have combo.
Yeah, but for the most part, like, you look at the plays that people start relying on, where you got your Armageddon Knights, your Scrap Recyclers and stuff. Those plays are still live. Like,
absolutely.
Like, you're just skipping a step.
Yeah, very important step that helped with maintaining card advantage though, and searching.
Yeah, it's the recovery grind game stuff. I guess you lose, but at the same time, I don't know, those grind games were always kind of like. Those half horrors became a not factor in the end anyway, and for the most part, I've always found myself just going, oh, I guess I'm gizmecking again.
I think Gizmek becomes a mandatory 3-of in anyone's deck now. Or not anyone's, but any Orcust deck.
I disagree with that only because there's only so many times you can Gizmek, and being a hard once per turn, you don't want to open more than one.
Yeah, but you now want to open one.
It depends on how you build it, because my initial thought, if the deck felt as though it needed multiples, you'd run 3 of it, 3 wand, and maybe 2 of some of the World Chalice and play trade-ins.
Yeah.
So you can actually get some value out of it. Because sitting on like multiple Gizmek with no way to combo is the worst thing ever.
Otherwise, it's a pretty light hit light hit when their main starter card is at 0 is probably not. I'm not sure if that's the right thing to say, but in saying that, I mean, they're going to wait for the Mech Knight Orcust in a few months, and then they'll have up until
low key though, like that fixes the deck's problems.
Yeah.
So because it's called Orcust. So you just need something else, and you still have majority of combo.
Do you need something else? Don't you just use the token?
Needs to be an effect monster. So like you can make it into Link Karibo, sure.
Yeah.
But in saying that, you still need to have the column set up.
Yeah. Yeah, so in saying that, but also surely this deck's going to be running around that they hit Babel between now and the next 3 months.
Please.
Well, that's what I think. I think they've sort of done effectively they've this is probably a more graphic way to describe it. They've probably shot the kneecaps out of it.
Yeah.
In that it's hurt a lot, but it still can do things. But I feel like if they're doing the hard reset that I feel like they are, then Babel will be the next hit.
Do we know anything about the people who make these ban lists? Do we know anything about them?
No,
Is
but
it the
apparently
same
they're-
person who made the last ban list? Like,
Apparently they're bipolar. Because
Yeah.
last list they're like, touch here, touch here. This them they've just
Yeah,
pulled out a
very-
machete and just gone.
it's
Very
machete time.
Very comprehensive, this one. So, on to Salem Great. Mirastaglia, whatever.
Mirage Stallion? Yeah.
Mirage, blah, blah, blah.
That's not where you said it wrong.
I never have to say it again.
Mirage
Salamander.
Stallion.
Yeah, well, as I was saying, don't have to say it again. This card's gone.
So yeah, just
Yeah.
make Dante and hope.
Yeah, as soon as I saw Josh do it, like,
Hey for Dante.
Well, I mean, that's what it is. You just run 3 Jack Jaguar now and just fucking hope you send it. You've got as much chance of sending it as any card in your deck.
and
And you get 3 chances at it.
they still have a couple of things to do.
For
Salad,
cost.
I reckon they're still going to top here and there. They're definitely around.
Yeah.
They're not as powerful. Anyway, that's enough of them. So Tempest Magician, Brilliant Fusion, I'll just write off as, yeah, I can always... Did I say Brilliant Magician?
No, you said it
No,
right.
you said Brilliant Fusion, Tempest Magician.
I said it the other way.
I can definitely see them being on any ban list because of just problems that they cause.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I realised I'm closest to the mic. This is not good.
No, it's so
Also doesn't
Okay.
help that you're leaning in.
Yeah. I'm a leaner.
And as I thought,
Yeah,
Okay.
'cause it's good. All it
Yeah.
does is stop Luna Let's Make it.
and Ib. It was going to be a problem, was it?
Look at Logan.
I think
Maybe
it's
Logan
just-
got it banned.
Yeah, they've seen his clusterfuck dot deck and they're like, yeah. Yeah, she's a bit of a problem in that she searched the Guard Dragon combo, so now you have to work a lot harder to do that.
Yeah.
I was about to say Pendulum Magician are the other ones that can do it, but not so much.
Alright, on the limits, as Lachlan referred to before, Giant Wrestler Pankratrops to 1. Just as, like, most side decks, and I did note that most side decks were very similar at YCS. There was definitely a few Pankratrops running around, but this is, like, one of the least relevant it's been since release. And they still felt the need to hit this to 1. So you may as well just side 1 all the time. You may as well just play 1.
Oh,
Who cares?
Well,
41th card.
well, due to another card being
Pankratops.
semi-limited, I do need to fill a place in my Mech Knight Invoke deck, which is very much going second. So, in you go, Panky.
Yeah.
Servant of Endominion. Now, big sorry to Unky Drew, who has constantly cracked this card.
I have so many servants.
So super servants are now worthless. There's so many of them. This is so sad.
Alexa.
In saying that, anyone that's
Play 1 week by Bare Naked Lady.
If they don't hit servant without Electromite, they're still. You could have left servant until later.
Yeah, without Electromite, you really didn't need to hit servant. It was probably a little bit too much.
Card of Demise to 1.
Good.
Does Konami know what... They know the interaction we like is like 2 medium-powered monsters fighting, right? It's not Solemns. That's not the interaction we like off turn.
Yeah.
It's monsters. Do they know that? I don't think they know that. I'm kind of struggling to believe that they know that.
Well, this is Boral Sword. I don't think they're aware.
Diagram to 1. Makes sense. Ish.
It's about time.
Sekka's Light to 1.
Yeah, it's just another slash draw.
That and
I mean, not at all, but sure.
it's that falls into they very much don't like Ross's Greener decks. Where it's just,
They're so
monsters.
They're so bipolar. They're so dumb.
A lot of it has to do with upcoming stuff, right? Like, if they haven't got any direct support or reprints, a lot of their strategy with their ban list is promote upcoming product.
Yeah, but the only problem with Sekka's Light is like decks that don't use, like, don't care about spells and traps and they just use monster effects. Just don't make those fucking decks anymore. Just make decks that use all 3 again, like we used to have. Make Yu-Gi-Oh great again.
Red Reboot to
Oh
1.
my god,
Red Reboot, like,
this is so dumb. This is so dumb.
this
is just
seemingly is to push
this is
Lightning.
saying, yeah. This is just to say, hey, we're having a trap format. And traps are gay.
I don't want it.
That and,
Traps are gay.
Oh, there goes our Reddit endorsement. So with Red Reboot as well, that, like, I don't know, Paleo likes that.
That's the thing. A lot of cancerous decks love that. A lot of other decks do not.
And also,
A lot of cancerous decks don't like it.
Can Lightning Storm
No.
replace Red Reboot? No?
No. Because the thing is,
You can't
you
get
have to
impermed
start
under Red Reboot.
with the Lightning Storm.
Yeah.
Like, sure, it can be negated and then activated again, because it's not one of the new age cards where it says use once per turn, it's activate once per turn. So if they negate it with one of the now solemns that they have been given, like one of their 17,000 solemn cards, and you have another one, you can do it again.
Yeah.
The problem is that decks, particularly Altergeist and Subterra, they don't activate their traps straight away.
Yeah.
They wait until the battle phase.
Yeah. Danger Nessie to 1. That's... It's so unremarkable. It's like, oh.
I don't understand why
Cool.
that particular one.
It's so unremarkable that we should just talk about the next hit.
Yep. Well, the next one is I'm banning True King Litho.
This is so dumb. This is... People are going to summon Meme from grave.
Yes, that's why they're going for it.
Bro, look at it. It's dumb. This is dumb.
I'm trying to see whether this fits.
Maybe I'll just play True Kings.
Oh,
Wait, no,
With
Diagram.
one diagram.
At least this means
What'd you call
it?
True Kings.
That's not the card you just said.
It is.
You said Y.
Check the tape. Reload it.
Is this... Was it, who was it at Locals that was playing this?
Lithogasm.
Yeah.
Harley.
Oh, congratulations, Harley. You have a legal deck.
Oh, yeah. Wait, I remember that.
Oh, hang on, no. It wasn't him that was playing Lith the Sagim. It was, Was it Boris?
Yeah, I was going to say, is it Boris? That seems like a Boris thing to do.
I mean, the dude was playing 4 trade-ins. I wouldn't put it past him.
And then Pot of Avarice.
Yeah.
This is like... I just gave up on predicting this because it's been unbanned in OCG for so long. And yeah. Cool.
It's nice to have. I feel like people won't use it.
Nah.
So,
Semi-limited. DC Diva.
exciting. Mermails.
I knew they were going to Unlimited because they've got
Mermaids.
literally an archetype about it.
Yeah.
So there's no way she was staying at 1.
Yeah. Tour Guide to 2.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's kind of left field.
It's like, who cares? Just going to get impermed.
It is at that point. And then Mind Control from 3 to 2.
Yeah, big sad.
Had to count.
You just didn't want to say 2-2. Because then you gay.
What? Anyway. This...
So, yeah, 2019, year of 2 dads. 2020,
so let's get the
year of 3 dads. You can have 3 dads in your deck. I don't know why.
Oh, I didn't
Fuck
see-
you do it, though.
Okay. So
I'm just looking at the audio thing and it's spiking so hard when you talk.
So 3 Dark Arm Dragon, 3 Damage Juggler. I didn't even see that till now.
Interesting.
3 Morphing Jar number 2 is kind of weird.
Yes.
I can't remember what that one does. Is that the one that special summons monsters?
Yeah, face down.
Any 5 monsters from your deck.
It's
Or
their
no,
top
you
5.
keep going to replace. I don't even think Morphing Jar. I think Morphing Jar 2 is the replace the number that was on the field.
Excavate the same number of monsters they shuffled into the main deck. Special summon excavate level 4 monsters in face down defense position. Also send the remaining cards to the graveyard.
Yeah.
It's broken.
So yeah, you just keep hitting monsters. If you hit a monster level 4 or lower, it goes on the field. If you don't, it goes to grave.
I would just leave the Morphing Jars banned.
You just...
Yeah.
They're never healthy.
Yeah, no one's going to play a...
Play this in
just leave
Inferno.
them there. You just... And when people ask if they're banned, you just go, they were pretty powerful.
Yeah, I don't want this.
Here comes Empty Jar. Tribe Infecting Virus
Wait, what?
to 3.
Were you not
Oh,
aware of
really?
that?
Yeah.
I didn't... Bro, it's Tribe Infecting Virus.
So-
Who cares?
So like,
Well,
yeah.
I mean, they're making an entire archetype of it. Like to have the actual one back, just like, meh.
Yeah, well, Lightning Storm, Tribe Infecting Virus, same card. Rank Up Magic for
You
Phantom
mean
Knights.
Pirate Plunders?
What? Anyway, Phantom Knights Rank Up Magic.
Oh, wait, no, you're right. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, with As a Thought out, they can bring this back, but then also you can just go to BFD now and shit, right?
Well, you can, but
Yes,
How?
you can.
Because you can't search it anymore. Well, actually, you can, but you'd have to be playing like pure Phantom Knights, and that sounds awful.
Yeah, there's a few combos with that.
Rusty didn't do nothing.
Alright, into the unlimited.
Rusty did everything.
Lady Debugger 3.
I love how you're trying to have that card back, be like, Bubble to zero.
Yes.
Oh, is Lady Debugger stuff for Ad Ignistas?
Yes.
Yes. That's why they're bringing it back to
100
3.
bajillion%.
Kagari to 3. You poor souls. Book of Moon to 3. About bloody time.
Yes, finally my prediction has come true. I've been predicting it for the last, 7 ban lists. It's kind of broken at 3, though.
Yeah, I'm considering putting in that.
It is kind of broken.
You take out the...
You just go first and you're like...
Take out the Sky Striker
Oh, you
stuff.
have 2 monsters and you need a link to?
Is flipping Ding face down?
Yes, good.
I mean, it still sends something. Like, if anything, you wait until they summon the Nightmare and then flip the Nightmare.
Yeah. That's fair. Cool. Solemn Warning to 3. Ugh.
Oy vey.
This is...
You take away 2 of our reboots and then you give them back 2 traps. Like...
Not just 2 traps. 2 of the most broken traps of all time.
And Soul Drain to 3.
You've already
of the
hit
most
Orcust.
broken
Like,
traps of all time.
why are you bringing that back now? You should have brought that back a ban list ago.
Yeah. That might actually be a factor in stuff as well.
We should do a video where we just make our own ban list. Like entirely, just come up with a ban list.
Because you'd have every Dynamis card of 7.
No, you can't.
You got to abide by
No,
the
no,
rules
no,
of
no,
the
no.
game. So all in all...
Let us know if you want to see that.
All in
Our
all, good
versions
ban
of
list
the
or bad
ban
ban list? Okay, outside of Electromite, is it a good ban list, Lachlan?
I'm gonna say this is an okay ban list. I don't think this is good. I don't think this is bad. I think it's okay. What do you think?
I think it was probably a little bit heavier than what anyone was anticipating. Because we're most people's thoughts, particularly when you go online and stuff, they're already thinking ahead to April.
Yeah.
They're thinking for that ban list. So, as much as some people would have hated it when they whinge about meta decks and just we had 3 months until it was irrelevant anyway. The whole format would have changed in April, and those decks would have had other things to compete with that are currently being hindered by links. So I think they maybe went a ban list ahead and hit a few too many things. But it did what people asked for. People wanted the meta to change, and it has.
Yeah. All right, and recapping our predictions that we had.
Who do you think won?
Not me.
Who do you think came last?
Me.
Who do you think won?
Okay.
Not me.
No. Let's take predictions on who you think won.
Well, I know, except the math.
Yeah, I also know because you told me.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's a bad idea.
We'll go in order of bottom to
So
top.
props to Jake at minus 13. But
I did the maths on that earlier.
you correctly predicted Deep Sea Diva's move exactly, and you correctly predicted Dad's move.
Yeah. There was a couple others that I was right it was moving. I just went the wrong direction with it.
Yeah, so you had Colossus.
Wait, did I not put Book of Moon on that list?
No, you had Book of Moon going to 2.
Ah, okay.
And so Book of Moon and Colossus and Diagram you broke even on. And then, like most of us, except for me, Babel, everyone had Babel and got that wrong.
So there were 4 of us that put in our predictions here?
Yeah, I think Logan messaged me the predictions,
cares?
but I never read them.
So...
Tom was next.
Oh, Tom, that's right.
At minus 6.
God, I'm so
And
far off
he-
the base.
And his Hero Lives prediction will have to come back up another day, I guess.
I thought that was a good prediction, to be fair.
Yeah, I really rated that prediction. The Maxi one's obviously wrong.
He does. Tom always pulls shit like that over the arse there.
But-
And
he had Colossus Engage moving. So then the rest of it is a 3-way tie.
3-way tie.
At minus 5, me, Andrew, and Lachlan.
Okay, I don't feel as bad now because everyone was in the minus.
you were double the
Alright.
second worst person.
The way we do this point
That's fine.
system now,
And then some. And then change.
the way we do the points at the moment, minus is definitely good. And I was going conservative as well, so I had the drones and Armageddon, which I got wrong. Engage and Harp moved, so I was broke even. Galatea got wrong. Poly got wrong. definitely got wrong. Balinx, I thought
I feel like the deck just stops when it doesn't have multiple Balinxes.
yeah, like I guess, and that's why they wanted to keep a few around. Dad got right. Now, in the podcast,
Did you say Dad? You got right.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he predicted Dad to 3.
Now, in the podcast, I say Harpy's Feather Duster, and then as you point out, well, why would they bring it back if if they want to sell Lightning Storm? I'm like, well, but actually, in my defense, they're like, why do they unban fucking what's the other card we're talking about? Tribe-infecting virus. Anyway, that's beside the point. I then back out of it when someone says Lachlan Cusick is looking for them.
I think it was me.
Yeah, so someone points at that box looking for them, and I immediately go, "Oh no, I don't want to do
Have
this
you
anymore."
counted as if you didn't do it?
I've counted as if I didn't do it. I didn't.
So
back
really, it's a two-way tie between.
out.
Andrew and
No.
I.
I've counted it as in I didn't back out.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
If I do back out and don't say Harpy's Feather Duster, I win.
Okay.
But so I win in my head.
I believe you, bro.
So then Lachlan had Allure, Nibiru, Babel, Galatea, and Maxi were the 4.
How the fuck did I come first?
This was just
with
what you
these?
wanted. Like, these weren't even, like, analysing the meta and looking at a curve for you. Just like, I don't like
Oh wait, did I only do 5 and got them all wrong?
Yeah.
And so I only went -5. Did I not get anything right?
No, you didn't get any moves right, any predictions right. It was 5 wrong guesses.
Bro.
And you just
I've come first, only getting shit wrong.
This is why the point system is wrong.
yeah, we definitely have to work on the point.
That's 3
I
ban lists in a
I
row
being
I've come
punished for being
first.
wrong, but maybe like mine's a half. Like we definitely have to figure something out. And then Andrew had Drones Battle
Right.
Spinny,
Can't equal first for a fucking wish list.
Colossus Engage, Sunlight Wolf, and there can only be one. You do go to interrupt and say, "Oh, you were thinking," but I didn't really count them because you didn't exactly say what you wanted them at. And
I think once you've said it, the reason I didn't go louder and like voice my opinion more on that is that I think once you've said it, you shouldn't be able to be swayed by other people's talk. So like,
Well, that
and
was
I
the
went
point.
first in that ban list talk, I believe.
because you're the defending champion.
I'm still the defending champion. Draw or count out equals I retain the belt.
Bad. Drones and Babel, and it was Drones and Babel was definitely on most people's predictions lists.
Brag. This is as if I just got out of the ring at the start of the championship match and just let the countdown go on. I was like, if I've like I've won, only being wrong.
Yeah. Andrew had also predicted the move of Colossus Engage, but didn't get it exactly right. The Engage stuff's so off. Sunlight Wolf didn't move, of course, and there can only be one.
There can be only one.
There can be 3.
There can be 3.
But yeah, definitely have to rework the point system. Well, hopefully, for those playing at home, you had good predictions. I rate me not predicting Babel.
I cannot get over how undeserving I am of coming first.
Yeah, you
When I
predicted
got
Allure, Nibiru, Babel, Galatea, and Maxi.
everything wrong.
Not a single thing. Not a single thing.
And you
If we
never,
went back
you
to
never
the
touched Thunders or Salad. we had the
No,
like, now,
because I said Orcust is a
Can you put that in your
tier.
message? Have I missed something? Because I could. Were you just going that conservative?
I might have not put a lot of effort into the last ban list. I didn't need to.
Because I was playing
I'll win
conservative
anyway.
as well, but I at least thought
If we went by the last
main
point
deck.
system, he would be on -15.
You want to go through exactly what you chose
No.
again?
Yeah, where you'd be
I'm
on
not
like
saying-
-50.
No. So the thing is, I'm not saying that I would have won. I'm just saying he would not have been tied first.
So
There are some other... Look, I've gone to the messages. It's definitely... Like, it's only what you've gotten written down. But
And some
then
other-
there's some other choice words.
yeah, yeah. Okay, we'll go through yours, Jake. Though there's no way. Like you could have easily left off Invoker, Unicorn, Ignista, Symbol of Heritage, and 1-for-1,
Simple error.
and Necroface, and then
Necroface was admittedly a 1. So there was theory behind a couple of them. So Symbol of Heritage, I know that I'm pretty sure they've got support coming out for their heraldry archetype. So I was like, eventually that card will have to come off if they want that to be viable. The 1-for-1, there was a reason for that. There was something coming out, and I was like, oh, 1-for-1 to be broken with that, and again, part of a new thinger. Ignista was like, why is it still a 1 type thing? Like, it was either going to be that or Draco Face Off that I called. Either one of those. And then what was the other one?
I said Invoker.
Oh, Invoker. Invoker was admittedly a bad call. But now the Brilliant's gone. Like, it probably could come back.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, well, on that note, let's see how this format goes. We'll try and have some post-local deck lists if we play at locals. Are you playing locals?
Not this coming Tuesday, but tomorrow.
Yeah. But tomorrow, has everyone settled on if we're doing new band
Oh,
lists?
No, we are definitely not doing new band lists tomorrow.
Don't you miss forever?
No, it's against the rules. It's against the rules.
We've definitely done we've definitely done band list preview tournaments, but then it does get a bit weird if people visiting stuff. I remember we're doing new band list tournament. It was against Necroz. Again, they've gone for the third Brian Ack. I'm like, oh, and they just since they weren't a part of it or whatever. I'm like, no, I won't say anything.
Yeah, it always does become a bit awkward when you're doing everything on social, but then there's two people at locals that don't have social, and they're just like expecting one thing and it's something different.
But then also, even outside of social, they also didn't listen when in the room. It's like, okay, if you're entering this tournament, it is new ban list.
It's just so much easier. Just wait till Tuesday. It's so much easier. Just wait till Tuesday.
Yeah.
It's so much easier.
And people only want to
Just
do it
wait
because
till
their decks
Tuesday.
suck in the current format anyway. So
Exactly.
I thought the format was stale.
Yeah. Only poor people like the ban list. No, I don't.
Well, I like that's the thing. I'm going to look back on this format fondly. It has not overstayed. It's not overstayed. It's welcome for me.
we only played in it for about 3 weeks.
Screw you.
So, 5 weeks. A month and a little bit. I had a good time, and now I move on going, well, I had fun, and I'm going to have some more fun next format.
I can't believe you're not playing out Ignistas with us.
Just picking up the stuff seems too much effort. Oh, I mean,
They should be fairly budget, right?
There's only 2 secrets.
Yeah.
Do we do Plunder Patrol talking now, or do we?
Nah,
leave
let's
to the
do it.
proper
We'll do it
podcast?
next podcast.
And yeah, we'll cover the rares and new stuff. Yeah, stay tuned to the podcast. Probably Tuesday night. This is going up right away, where we'll talk about plunders.
I can't see that at all.
We'll talk about the rarity changes. We'll talk about what decks we did well with on the Tuesday night, except Jake and me, unless you're dropping out of your sister's birthday.
No, that's not really an option. She did give me the window, and I said no. Because I didn't predict that there'd be a format change that I'd want to be part of.
Oh, isn't she damn cute?
She is.
Not my sister, the
And
cat.
by that we mean you, the listener.
There are no females listening.